Hey guys, welcome to applediaries.com. My name is Mariah. Here I discuss health, detoxification, and how to heal thyself. I wanted to talk today about why I promote healthy veganism. Because it's one thing to go vegan, but it's another to obtain a level of health that will entice others to go towards veganism. If you're a vegan and you do it only for the animal's sake, chances are you're going to be ingesting a lot of products that just have that little special V on it without even, considering your health as much as the animal's sake. See, I talk to a lot of people who only go vegan for the sake of the animals. And that's great. And, props to these people. But at the same time, if you're only doing it for the animals, what about yourself? What happens when you fall ill? You may be relying on pharmaceuticals. Those aren't vegan. It's a snowball effect. And if you wish to entice others to go towards veganism, you need to become the best vegan version of yourself. I keep saying this. So how do we become healthy vegans? Well, the first step is to eliminate the processed foods. Because the processed foods, let's face it, if it has more than one ingredient, it's not health promoting. When I go to a grocery store in the winter time, I only shop in one section, fruits and vegetables. That's it. If it's not a fruit or a vegetable, if it's not a whole food, chances are it's not health promoting, truly. So what I really wanted to talk about though here is labels and titles as well. Because a lot of people are taking on these titles, I'm a raw food vegan, I'm a fruitarian, I'm a raw food vegan fruitarian, I'm a whichever, So these labels keep us boxed in. And what I'm noticing a lot, especially on a lot of my posts on Facebook, we have people who say are strictly fruitarian and they only eat fruits, attacking other people who are eating, cooked vegan foods, for example. Come on, people, shouldn't we just be celebrating the fact that others are learning this path and they've eliminated animal products and the most toxic foods? Shouldn't we not be attacking each other and celebrating the fact that more and more people are realizing that meats and eggs and dairy and processed foods are tearing down our health and causing us to rely on doctors and pharmaceuticals that don't truly know how to handle the dietary aspects of health? And let's face it, what you bring into your body, that's everything. That's everything. Now, when I say what you bring into your body, that can be through your mouth. That's number one. Through what you're seeing, what you're breathing, everything that we come in contact with. Basically, we bring it in on some levels. So we have to be, pay close attention to our environment as well. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. I really, truly just wanted to speak about vegans. If you're gone vegan for the animals, that's great, but I hate to say it, but the best argument for veganism to entice others to adopt a vegan diet is health. Because people need to learn how to obtain health. And in this world, there's so much misinformation floating around and so many people giving out harmful dietary advice that people don't know what to think. So all we've got is us leading by example. And you're not going to entice anyone to join the world of veganism if you're not at least in the process of becoming the best vegan version of yourself, If you're not taking care of yourself on some level, nobody else is going to, a few people do go vegan just for the animals, yes, but the majority of people, they need more incentive. This is why I focus on the health aspects. Yes, you know what? I went vegan for health. Now, as I cleaned up my body and got healthier, I began seeing more and more the cruelty and the unnecessary confinement and treatment of animals all more opened up to me the healthier I became. So that's going to happen for everyone. And this is why I focus on health. And you know what? A lot of times I get attacked because I'm focusing on the health aspect, and people are saying, you know, I only do it for the animals. I don't care about my health. Well, you should care about your health, because if you're only doing it for the animals, no one's going to want to do what you're doing. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. So why don't we stop attacking each other? For whatever reason you go vegan, that should be celebrated. Whatever stage you're at along your journey, whether you're eating some cooked vegetables, whether you're eating all raw, whether you're eating fully fruits, whether you're going back and forth, whichever, we should be celebrating each other within the vegan world and trying to educate those who are still eating the meat, dairy, eggs, and fast foods and processed foods about the detrimental effects of their foods, of those foods on their health. That's what we should be doing. You know, when I see fruitarians and vegans attacking each other and saying, oh, well, you're not a true vegan because, you know, I don't know, somebody ate some honey, yet the rest of their diet is fully plant-based. I've seen this before. And, you know, instead of attacking them, maybe educate them on why you feel honey isn't healthy, but don't attack them. That's just going to make them want to, you know, hit the road and maybe head towards back. You know, like, I see a lot of unstable people, and I feel that this is indicative that they have a long ways to go on their journey still. You know, like, I have Fruitarians on my Facebook page, and I'm, you know, I've got a passage from Arnold Ehret's work where he used steamed vegetables as less aggressive dissolvers of mucus and poisons in the body when somebody is trying to heal, combined with some fasting and combined with fruits and everything else. But I have some Fruitarians coming onto my page saying, what are you doing promoting steamed vegetables, cooked dead foods? Those are dead foods. And it's like, okay, thank you for that, really. But you're missing the entire point, okay? Healing must be done in steps and stages in order for it to stick, in order to revert our physiology over slowly. Like, there's a lot to learn. Yes, it is simple, but at the same time, there's still a lot to learn. And if you don't do things properly, you might end up being one of those people who jump into all fruits or all raw, and then suddenly, when these mucus and toxins come into circulation for elimination, you begin craving some crazy foods, and maybe you turn to a pizza. And then what? Well, if you transition slowly and revert yourself back slowly, that's not as likely to happen. And that's the whole point of a slow transition diet. So people, just enjoy the journey and celebrate the fact that people are learning and that they're getting away from a lot of these foods. And if they have to eat some cooked foods to get there, so be it, you know? That's why I don't like these labels. I don't like to even call myself vegan, because the movement's got such a bad reputation. I can't even speak. Anyways, I don't edit. So the movement's got such a bad, like, name now. It does. Because we have people attacking other people, and then we have all these unhealthy vegans that don't entice anybody to want to become a vegan. You know, if you're eating a lot of complex carbohydrates, a lot of rice, a lot of grains, a lot of starchy stuff, your health is probably going to decline. Or if you're eating a lot of soy milk and things like this. Anyways, I'm getting off topic again, but we need people to learn the truth, lead by example. Become the best vegan versions or whatever version, plant-based version or raw version of yourself that you can become. And help others get there, you know, truly. And if you are one of these, you know, there's a specific fruitarian, and I'm not going to name any names, but he promotes fruitarianism, and he's got a long way to go in his health. He's very, very pale, yet he's in a tropical country. He's eating only fruits, apparently, and he's very, very thin, like skin and bones thin. Now, I'm not saying that you are not doing this path correctly, but maybe get yourself to a point where you're in a place of health before you start promoting fruitarianism, because when people see the state that you're in at this point, it's not going to entice others to want to eat fruits. In fact, it's more likely to put others off of eating fruits. And we don't want this. I mean, fruits, when picked ripe and are grown properly, are some of the most healthy foods on the entire planet, the most hydrating, amino acid rich, healthy foods. And if you're not quite there yet, if you haven't mastered or, you know, discovered or healed yourself, maybe it's time to take a step back, learn this. It's not a competition, there's no race, there's no timeline. You know, I wasn't making videos when I first began because I knew that I had to get myself healthy before I could promote it to others. I knew I had to live it for a while. So I'm just saying that if you're not in a state of health and you're still trying to figure out how to get there, it's probably best not to go around saying that fruits are the ideal foods for humans while looking really frail and skinny and pale and yourself, because that's not going to entice others to go towards fruitarianism either. So we just need to have a rational approach to things. And if you're having cravings and you're a raw food vegan or you're a fruitarian and you must eat something else, don't feel guilty, but don't turn to like a pizza with cow's milk on it or anything either, you know? Eat some steamed vegetables and stop worrying about your label. I mean, we all mess up once in a while. It's just how we handle that situation in that moment is what counts, right? And if we have the knowledge to navigate through these situations to the best of our ability, we're going to make better choices. We don't want people jumping from meat eating straight into fruit eating. And then, like I said, when those toxins and poisons come into circulation, or when the fungus acts up, or when the parasites start, you know, sending out signals that you're craving meat, then you have this crazy fallback and you go and eat some meat or big pizza or something. It's like, if you learn how to transition slowly, if you learn the mucusless diet principles first and foremost, and then gradually go over to these other diets, you're going to have more success in the long run. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. And you're going to have a better chance at leading by example, because that's what we need to do. We want all our family and friends to see, hey, she or he looks great. What is she doing? And then, and only then, can you help others see. If you're just going vegan for the animals and you're screaming about animal welfare, you know, if people just get healthy, they're automatically not going to harm animals or contribute to that or promote that or endorse that or pay into that. That just happens automatically. Something that it seems a lot of people overlook. Happens automatically. You focus on yourself and everything around you begins to improve. And that's the path towards true health. So happy healing, everyone. I hope you got something out of this video of my ramblings and rantings. Please like, share, and subscribe. I am not going to edit my mistakes. I'm going to keep it raw and real. Okay, happy healing, everyone.